Good morning, good morning, good morning, Village Leadership Academy. Welcome to another one of our Friday assemblies. I am your assistant principal, Ms. Koni Baje, and today we are joined here to celebrate you all for all of your hard work and those wonderful characteristics called our pillars of justice. Today's assembly will focus on the pillar of justice, trustworthiness. So I'm going to get started like I always do in traditional fashion. Today is a new day for us to learn. We're going to think with our minds, work with our hands, be nice to our friends, and respect all teachers and all students. Are you ready to begin?
Always.
Come on, fourth grade. Yes, fourth grade is my support team in the back. They said we are always ready. I know Village Leadership Academy is always ready. So we're going to have my fourth grade friends step up and we're going to go over our student affirmation. Are we ready, fourth grade?
We are always
I
ready.
love it. I love it. I love it. So let's make sure we're all in the camera. You all can step closer. All right, let me make sure we can see you. And then maybe we'll step over a little bit more. All right. Can we see? Okay, we're good. It's okay. I'm not seeing. On the count of Jale 2, Ja loud and proud. Jale 2.
I am young, strong, and proud.
I
Love myself, my family, and my community. I can do anything I set my mind to because I come from a great legacy of people. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Together, together, together. Se puede, se puede, se puede. Harambe, 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 harambe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Deasia, Tyreek, Gabe, and Riel for helping me with that today. You all may now go back to your class. Thank you so much, fourth grade. See you later. Thank you so much for that. Hopefully the rest of our community was able to go along and say our student affirmation as well. So as I stated before, today is a special assembly because we get to acknowledge our Green Party and students, our On Point students, and our Pillar of Justice students. And today's Pillar of Justice that we're going to acknowledge is trustworthiness. So we are going to hear from your teachers and I'm sure the VLA community, those that help to choose a person who demonstrates trustworthiness in the classroom. We're going to get started because there's a lot we have to cover and a lot we have to go through. So I am going to get started with Miss Spikes. Miss Spikes' kindergarten class.
Good morning, VLA. Give me 1 second to mute our smart board. Good morning, VLA. I'm so excited to be here. The last day of our Spirit Week. Spirit Week has been so much fun. I know me and Mr. Reed have enjoyed giving you all a super sweet week, but let's get started with our pillar of justice. I'll get started with the Green Party students for the month of March. These students were on green or blue for the entire month of March, so they earned their way to our next Green Party. And I'm gonna come and take it over here. The first student that I would like to call is Saeed. Saeed, stand up. Adonis, Mateo. Kenneth is not here, but Kenneth will be going. Davion, Amia, and Riley. Congratulations to those friends that made it to the Green Party. Now I would like to have a seat, friends. Thank you very much. Now I would like to go on to my pillar of justice for trustworthiness. Trustworthiness is the quality of being deserving of trust or confidence. It means you are dependable and you are reliable. So with that being said, we are so proud to announce our recipient for the month of March's Pillar of Justice is nobody other than Nyla Coleman. She's so excited. Come over here, Nyla. She's so excited and surprised. Congratulations, Nyla. Nyla can always be counted on to do the right thing, even when a teacher is not looking. I receive daily, oh, and she's crying. And I receive daily notes from after-school teachers about the behavior of my students in after school. And Nyla's name is always on the list of friends that is helpful, doing the right thing, and making the right choices. Even when Nyla makes a choice that is not the right choice, even if Nyla makes a choice that's not the right choice, she is responsible enough to take responsibility to let me know that she made a decision that wasn't the best, and I can trust that she will get her act together. Nyla, we are so proud of you and cannot wait for you to join our next Green Party. Congratulations, Nyla.
You're on mute, Miss Connie Baje. We can't hear you.
Well, you know what? It happens. I was saying congratulations to Nyla. Thank you for demonstrating trustworthiness in your community and in your classroom, especially in during after school. So shout out to you, Nyla. Shout out to you. Let's move on to KB. We're going to hear from KB, Miss Forsey's class.
Good morning, Village Leadership Academy. We are Kindergarten B, and I am so excited to announce both our Green Party On Point students for the month of March, as well as our Trustworthiness POJ nominee. I will start with our Green Party students. These, like Miss Fikes' class, were students who were on green or blue the entire month, every single day, and earned their way to Green Party for the month of March. These students for our class are Cameron, Macy, Mariama, Ileana, Kai, Ronell, Amaya, Sana, Nori, and Aaron. We are very excited for them to attend the next Green Party. Now I will announce our Pillar of Justice nominee for Trustworthiness. Unfortunately, this friend is not here right now, so he cannot join me in the screen, but we are so excited to announce Cameron Logan as KB's Pillar of Justice nominee for Trustworthiness. When I was thinking of which of my students to honor for being honest and trusting, Cameron immediately came to mind. He's a student I can always trust will come to school and do what he needs to do in class, and he's shown a lot of growth throughout his first year of elementary school, both in terms of his behavior and his academics. He's a student that I know I can trust now to make smart decisions in the hallway, in the bathroom, in his specials classes, and in my class. And I don't need to worry about him following directions the first time they are given. He gets right to work when asked, and I can see how much this hard work is paying off. Cameron's a joy to have in class and a great example of what an honest and hardworking young person should do. Congratulations, Cameron. We are so proud of you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, congratulations, Cam. We'll definitely be sure to congratulate you. Those of us in our VLA community, let's make sure we congratulate Cam when we see him. Shout out to you, Cam. Shout out to those Green Party students as well. Let's move on to our next class. Our next class is Miss Leopoldo in first grade.
Good morning, VLA. Miss Leopoldo is not here today, so I will be reading her Green Party students and her POJ. We're going to get started with her Green Party students. First, we have Liam, Zeth, Akshara, Ryan, Callie, Damari, Ben, Sail, Haruko, Sierra, Kamora, Genesis, and Capo. Congrats, first grade. All right, we're going to now hear the POJ. Miss Leopoldo wrote, the POJ for the month of March was trustworthiness. As always, it was extremely difficult to pick one individual student to be our POJ recipient. I truly spent a significant amount of time thinking about who to choose. After much deliberation, drumroll please, join me in congratulating Miss Mecca Shaw as our POJ recipient for trustworthiness. Come over here, Mecca. When we think about trustworthiness, some words like reliable, dependable, and integrity come to mind. Someone who you can rely on to do the right thing. Mecca carries herself with a confidence that draws people in, and I'm confident everyone in our class knows that if there is anyone they can trust, it is Mecca. As for myself, I know I can rely on Mecca to do her best work, be present, and participate. When I need a first grade leader for a particular job, Mecca will not let me down. Doing the right thing isn't always easy. However, Mecca is the most intentional about bringing her best self to class every single day. Mecca, even as a first grader, you are already putting others before yourself, taking care of those around you and lifting them up when they are down. Continue to grow into the strong leader you are becoming. Never let anyone put out the light that shines through, because you are going to do amazing things in this world. Congrats, Mecca.
Congratulations, Mecca. Thank you for demonstrating trustworthiness in your community. Shout out to you, Mecca. Shout out to those Green Party students. And your class color is green, so you know what? It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Shout out to you all. Let's keep it moving to our second grade class. Our second grade class, we will hear from Mr. Reed.
Good morning.
Good
All
morning.
right, awesome. I'm gonna just turn the camera. You guys will not see me. You will see my lovely students during this, but I will be reading behind the scenes. So our Green Party students for the month of March are Shyla, Eden, Imani, Armel, Adrian, Layla, Lauren, Bambo, Caitlin, Mackenzie, Caleb, Jacob, Hassan, Zane, Ryan, Nirali, and Mario. Very, very well done. Congratulations to all of you. All right, now I'm gonna jump right into our POJ recipient for trustworthiness. An unknown author once said, trust is a dicey subject. Everyone wants to be trusted, but only few people are willing to put in the effort to show themselves trustworthy. Caitlin has demonstrated the ability to put in that work and what it takes to be a trustworthy scholar. Her peers know that Caitlin can be counted on to lend a helping hand or listening ear. I can always count on Caitlin to clarify expectations and trust that she will utilize the information provided to guide her work. A key attribute of trustworthiness is what happens when no one is looking. Caitlin is fair and honest in my absence, seeking to tell the truth, but maintaining everyone else's honor and integrity. Caitlin does not only demonstrate trustworthiness at school, but home as well. When I spoke with Caitlin's mom, she shared with me that Caitlin can always be trusted to take care of her responsibilities at home, like during her homework independently. Caitlin can also be trusted to keep our community safe, advocating for what's healthy and safe during the pandemic. Caitlin is a true light, starting each day with a warm smile and gentle comment. I know that her positive personality and trustworthy nature will take her far. Caitlin, keep shining. I couldn't be more proud of the brilliance that beams from you. In a world where Caitlin can be whatever she wants to be, Caitlin is trustworthy. Congratulations, Caitlin.
Congratulations, Caitlin. Very good. Thank you for demonstrating trustworthiness. We appreciate you. I'm sure your community appreciates you too. We're going to move on to our third grade class. Our third grade class, we will hear from Mr. Shaw.
Bargani, Jambo, to everybody. So hello. So I'm gonna start off with the POJ. So many of my students are honest. I am proud to say I have a class full of right-minded young people, but there is one student in particular who exceeds in this trait. This student possesses all the attributes that makes him honest, virtuous, loyal, and fair. I admire his ability to not only be truthful, but truth-speaking and truthful in his actions. These attributes have made him one of the most kindest and most disciplined students in my class. I would like to congratulate Romello on receiving the Pillar of Justice for Truthfulness. Romello, respect and earned honesty and appreciated, trust and gain and loyalty is returned. You have all those and more from myself and your classmates. Cheers to you, young man. Good job.
Shout out, Romello. Shout out. Congratulations. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah, so right now, I'm just gonna go over my green on point students again. Congratulations, Romello. Ayel, Maurice, Romello, Ever, Harmony, Mariana, and Zuriel.
All right, third grade. Thank you, third graders. Thank you, Mr. Shaw.
Peyton. I miss Peyton.
Oh, Peyton, definitely want to include her in on that list. Shout out to third grade. Shout out to Romello. Shout out to all of our Green Party students. We're going to move on to our next class. Our next class is fourth grade, and we'll hear from Miss Perry.
Good morning, VLA. I'm going to start today by announcing our Green Party students. The Green Party students for this month are Aria, Anila, Jazara, Grace, Mariah, Morgie, Zora, Kai, Jocelyn, Kyla, Kaden, and Ali. Congratulations to all the Green Party students. Now, I am really excited to announce that the POJ for Trustworthiness in 4A will go to Morgie. Morgie, you can come and sit right here so you're in the screen with us. All right, there's Morgie. Morgie, to me, it's more important that people show their trustworthiness in their actions than in their words. And although Morgie is sometimes a student of fewer words, he consistently shows his trustworthiness through the things that he does. For example, Morgie has made it his unofficial class job to wipe down the tables after breakfast. Each morning, I can trust that he will do this job independently, responsibly, and completely, and he won't even need to be reminded. Morgie is also trustworthy with his schoolwork. He does all of his homework, and he uses his independent work time at school productively. During writing time, Morgie can be found dutifully comparing his essay to the opinion writing checklist to see if there's any way he can improve it. In literacy and math centers, Morgie does all of his must-do tasks and helps other students do the same. When we read in literacy or social justice, I can trust that Morgie is reading along with me, annotating carefully, and writing his thoughts in the margins of the passage. Trustworthiness is a very important quality. It is important in friendships, in classes, and at home with your family. When fourth graders show that they are trustworthy, they can usually start to get more responsibility and freedom and independence as they get older because they show that they can be trusted with it. This kind of trustworthiness is what Morgie shows me every day. Congratulations, Morgie.
Awesome. Congratulations, Morgie. Shout out to you. Thank you for demonstrating trustworthiness in your community. Shout out to those students who will be joining our Green Party, which we will find out what the Green Party is at the end of our assembly. Let's move on to our next fourth grade class. Our next fourth grade class is Mr. Scruggs in 4B.
Morning, VLA. I'm going to start off with our Green On Point Party students. I am excited to announce that Addis, Anthony, Daniel, Gabe, Janila, Kennedy, Riel, Habiba, and Tyreek. Congratulations. And moving on to our POJ recipient for trustworthiness. All right, our POJ for trustworthiness this month was very challenging to choose. Many of our fourth graders can be counted on to speak truth to power. They use their words as a way to create meaningful change. In 4B, trustworthiness is the belief and expectation that the standards we have for ourselves will remain high, even when the teacher is not looking. What we do and say matters. This POJ recipient can always be trusted to make good choices. So it is with great joy to announce that Tyreek Carroll is our POJ recipient for trustworthiness. Come on up, Tyreek. Tyreek shows trustworthiness in many ways. First and foremost, he is honest. And that honesty takes bravery. The courage that this student shows inspires others around them to do the same. Just this week, this student has gone out of their way to bring clarity and understanding to a challenging classroom situation. I can ask Tyreek about any situation or circumstance and trust that they will always tell the truth. I can remember having very candid and honest conversations with Tyreek from the very first week of school. In our classroom, we have had many conversations about honesty being our #1 principle, knowing that without it, we cannot possibly live in reality. It's the foundation. We really appreciate this person's strength, especially when there's an easier choice to be made. Tyreek is very well liked by his peers and teachers and always seems to be the life of the party, probably because he's very trustworthy. Huge shout out to Tyreek Carroll.
All right. Yes. Wait a minute, Tyreek. First of all, shout out to you, Tyreek. Congratulations. It definitely warms my heart to hear Mr. Scruggs say that. And I do want to add, I've also noticed just the shift and change in your personality. I do see you stepping up more. And I see your honesty and integrity always shining through. So shout out to you, Tyreek. Thank you for choosing to make those choices, those right choices. So shout out. Thank you, Tyreek. Thank you. We're going to continue to move on this wonderful assembly and hear from our 5th grade teacher, Miss Hamilton.
Good morning, VLA. I am so excited to announce our On Point Party people and our PLJ. We'll start with our On Point people. Kendall, Peyton Jackson, Tatum, Lamar, Nayeli, Azariah, Kanye, Madison Harper, Madison Holman, Telvier. Give them a round of applause. I'm so proud of them. They worked so hard. Yes. All right. Now we will have our PLJ announcement. Trustworthiness is defined as the ability to be relied on as honest and truthful. The students voted on who they thought would be the best person to represent Trustworthiness. According to the students, this young lady shows all the signs of being trustworthy. Our POJ is Kendall Shannon. Stop. Excuse me. No. Come on over, Kendall. Come on. She walked into the classroom. When she walked into the classroom, she would tell the truth, knowing that a consequence might result. She's willing to to try again, even if she did not do as well as she would the first time. She returns things that she borrows and put in the proper condition, the same way she got it. She keeps her promises and she doesn't tell her secrets. She follows through on her chores and responsibility. She is loyal to her friends and family. And last, when I call her Kennedy. Kendall, you came in ready. Thank you for joining us.
All right. Shout out to you, Kendall. Shout out. I know Kendall came in maybe in mid-March. And so here she is really demonstrating those POJ characteristics and demonstrating trustworthiness. Thank you for being a member of our community, Kendall. We are going to keep it moving to our 6th grade class. Our 6th grade class will be read by Mr. Celio.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, VLA community. I'm going to make the announcement for 6th grade class. So the Green on Point students for this month are Kaylin, Justin, Devin, Layla, Maddie, Gabby, Kayla, Angel, and Elena. Big round of applause for all of them. And now I'm going to read the POJ recipient for 6th grade class. So, a person who's trustworthy can be relied upon to be honest and truthful. Kaylin comes to class on time and completes all of her assignments to the best of her ability, which as far as we've seen is always with excellence. Kaylin speaks truth to power in a matter of fact, but in a kind way whenever she sees something that is not quite right. She challenges her classmates to tell the truth and make better decisions. Kaylin is a great friend who looks out for others. She is protective of her friends, but she will not hesitate to correct anyone who's falling out of line lovingly. I can see Kaylin as a nonsense attorney or judge, discerning truth and justice, or as a teacher who runs her class like a well-oiled machine, and while empowering and equipping the next generation. Truth be told, I can see Kaylin being great at anything she puts her mind to. Kaylin, we're in awe of the person you are, and we stand on tippy toes awaiting for you to see what you can become. Congratulations. So Kaylin, come over here, please. Here we have the POJ recipient for 6th grade, Kaylin.
All right, Kaylin. Shout out to you, Kaylin. Shout out to you for demonstrating trustworthiness in your community and in our school. Thank you so much, Mr. Celio, for reading those POJ and Green on point students. We've moved on to middle school, so now we are referring to you as the on point students, being on point. I love it. Let's move on to our 7th grade class, and the 7th grade class will hear from their homeroom teacher, Miss May.
Hello and good morning, everyone. So I'm laughing at one of the videos in Mr. Shaw's class. Hi, sweetie. So I am very excited to announce our on point students, which yes, y'all were on point with your conduct and also had no missing work in any of your classes. And though these students for 7th grade are Tanaya, Jada, Celeste, Morgan, Randy, and Akira. So, well, yeah, okay, yeah. So anyways, all right, so for trustworthy, oh my goodness, I'm so ready for spring break, I'm tired. So for trustworthiness this month, This student, this is going to be controversial. This student is true to her word and honest about her actions. When conflict occurs, I can count on her to tell the truth. She follows through on her commitments, and she is also someone others know they can confide in with confidence. She deserves this award for those facts, as well as how she models self-trust. Her love of romance books, 90s fashion, and Leonardo DiCaprio is not dependent on peer pressure. She trusts her own instincts and opinions, which is a beautiful thing to witness in a young woman. Congratulations, Akira, and thank you for always keeping it real.
That was fun. You know what? One thing I can say, and just I want to commend everybody on, is really creating spaces of community in your classroom, because what I do here is when we are naming those POJ students, everybody is celebrating, everybody is supporting, everybody is clapping. So thank you, teachers, for doing that. And shout out to you, Akira, for demonstrating trustworthiness in your community. Shout out to our on point students, those students that are turning in assignments, which I heard Ms. May say, and just demonstrating wonderful behaviors in class. All right, let's move on to our graduating class, our 8th grade class, and they will be read by Mrs.
Good morning, VLA. It's so exciting to be here with the class of 2022. What? Yes. We are winding down the year, and I am excited to share our Green On Point Party students. Just like Ms. May said, these students are displaying exemplary behavior in class. They are completing their assignments on time and showing that VLA pride and leadership as they go throughout the year. So congratulations to Adriana, Emilio, Brianna, Zion, Conrad, and Coriana. All right, so let's move on to our March 8th grade POJ. Trust, my friends. Trust is earned. Once it's lost, it is almost impossible to fully regain. A person who is trustworthy is a confidant and can be entrusted with responsibilities both great and small. One who is trustworthy is a caretaker with the wisdom to keep secrets when necessary, but also has the discernment to share when it is for the greater good. Whenever I ask Miss Madison Smith to take care of a task, I know it will get done right and with excellence. Madison is often the very first person to volunteer to take care of anything that needs to be done. She takes down and puts up tables every morning and afternoon for our meditation times. And I have observed her as a friend and confidant to her peers, using and sharing wisdom that is helpful, not just in school, but in life. I want to invite you guys to fast forward with me about 10, 15 years. I can see Madison as she came dressed this week as an FBI agent, fighting crime on the highest level and contributing to a shift in the system towards true justice and equity in treatment for everyone, no matter their identity. Madison, I am so proud of the person that you are becoming. You have faced some challenges this year, and I have seen you take the blows, make mistakes, but then own up to them and fight to shine your positive light and energy. You maintain your integrity, which is a pretty amazing trait to have. Keep growing, keep serving, and keep being unapologetically you. Congratulations, Madison. Of all the things you could choose to be, you choose to be trustworthy, and our community is made sweeter because of it.
All right. Congratulations, congratulations, Madison. Shout out to you. Shout out to all of our students who demonstrated trustworthiness in the month of March. We're excited to celebrate you. We are excited to acknowledge you. We're also excited to acknowledge our Green Party and On Point students. Thank you all for also demonstrating the behaviors it takes to maintain our community and keep our community a healthy one, a happy one, and a thriving one. We appreciate you. Shout out to you all. So there's a lot happening this week, VLA. We know that this week has been a very busy week. I do want to just highlight a few things that are happening. This week has been known as Spirit Week. So we've been able to really celebrate our VLA community, our VLA students. We've been able to represent our classes. Today is Class Color Day. So I do want us to just acknowledge a few people today that helped to make our Spirit Week a very sweet Spirit Week. I want to acknowledge Mr. Reed, Miss Spikes, and Miss Henderson. So VLA community, they are the ones that help to put together our Spirit Week. So can we just give them a round of applause? Let's definitely want to acknowledge them. And I also want to have them talk a little bit today about the happenings and the pep rally for today. So let's hear from Ms. Henderson. I'm going to spotlight you as well as Ms. Spikes and Mr. Reed.
Hello, VLA again. I've been so excited. Go press mute on the board, please. I've been so excited this whole week. It has been super sweet. We've had so much fun with our twin day, pajama day. I saw so many superheroes yesterday, I'm sorry. So our week has been so awesome. I have been having so much fun with the raffles. My friends have been winning so much stuff. And I want to finish it off just as sweet as we started it. So our pep rally, where each class will get to share their spirit from their classroom. We will send a Zoom link will be sent for each class to join at 2 p.m. today. And each class will get a chance to stand up in front of Zoom and do their chant, show their color. Every class looks so good. I've been seeing a little bit of each class so far. It looks so cool. I can't wait to see it all on Zoom so we can see everybody's spirit. But yes, please be ready with your cheer at 2 p.m. And be ready for an even more super special raffle at the end of the day today. Congratulations to my friends that have already won. I have something so special for you at the end of the day today to send us off to spring break even more sweet. And I think that's all that's from me, Ms. Henderson.
Oh, yep. And just one more thing, VLA. We do have pep rally items that you guys can purchase. So tattoos, we have pom-poms, we have inflatable thunder sticks, we have sunglasses that you guys can wear for the pep rally. So I will be around in between all of the lunch periods today so that we can purchase those items.
On mute. Sorry. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you to our Spirit Week committee. Let me tell you all that this group has been putting in the work, putting in the effort. We get our staff, the teachers, we're also included in our raffles. So I get really excited to see if I won something, which I haven't yet. No, just kidding.
You still have a chance this afternoon, Ms. Connie.
Hopefully. I'm learning that I need to work on estimation. So thank you all. I really appreciate all of the work that you've done for our Spirit Week to make it special and to send us off to a wonderful, wonderful spring break. So there are a few more announcements that I do have for our week, and then we'll go into Friday Funny. So those of us that have a Friday Funny, teachers, please type their names in the chat. Sorry, you all might have to stay up here with me because I cannot. Oh, I guess I can just remove the spotlight. Here we go. All right. Yeah, type those Friday funny. You don't know. Type those Friday funny names. We have a good time here. Type those Friday funny names in the chat. But just to go over a few announcements, we have the biggest one, which is spring break. So guess what? Today is Friday. When we come to school on Monday, nobody's going to be here because it is the beginning of spring break. So our VLA community, we have spring break from Monday all the way to Friday, next Friday. There's no school. So I'm pretty sure you all have something special planned. Hopefully we get to relax, rest, and be rejuvenated for our return. And our return is going to be a busy one because we'll be returning to a few things. We will have our, one thing I do want to announce too, is that today is the end of quarter 3. So when we return, we'll start the beginning of quarter 4, our last quarter. So that's when we really want to put in all of our effort. We want to continue to do that throughout the school year, but definitely in that 4th quarter, we want to finish strong. So continue to put in the efforts and the works to get the good grades that we all have been receiving. Our Green on Point party is April 21st. So that when you return, we will have our Green on Point party. Another thing I want to acknowledge is parent-teacher conferences. So on April 22nd, teachers are going to meet with your parents to discuss your progress in school. So there's a lot happening. There is no school on April 22nd. So it's a lot happening in our VLA community when we return from spring break. We have our quarter is ending today, but then we have our Green on Point party. There is no school April 22nd because of parent-teacher conferences. And then that following week, which will start the week of May 2nd, we have our Scholastic Book Fair. There's Teacher Appreciation Week. There's a lot happening. Emails and communications will be sent to families about all of the wonderful things that are happening in our community. So hopefully we have some folks that have a Friday Funny. Ms. Henderson, do you have anything to say about the Green Party?
I do. Everybody wants to know where we're going. So on Thursday, when you guys return, we'll be going to MLK Roller Rink, where you guys will have an opportunity to bowl and skate for the day. So our Green Party is MLK Skating Rink. And then I also want to remind you guys, for our 2nd through 8th grade students, I sent an email to your parents about Camp Edwards. And so Camp Edwards will be a 2-night stay, May 23rd through the 25th. So make sure your parents sign you up.
Awesome. Thank you for that reminder. Camp Edwards, how awesome is that? We get to come back and look forward to so many things, so many wonderful things happening. Camp Edwards is always a fun treat. It's outdoors. Hopefully it'll be good and sunny and warm, and you all will be able to enjoy lots of activities there. All right, so here we go. We get to move on to our Friday Funny, and we're gonna start with Miss Parker. Miss Parker has a Friday Funny for us. We'll get started with Miss Parker.
All right, so my Friday Funny for today. What did the acorn say when it grew up? Gee, I'm a tree. Geometry.
Hilarious. Geometry, yes. All right, thank you so much, Miss Parker. Let's hear from Jazara in 4A.
They actually decided that Bolu was gonna go first. Is that okay?
That's
Oh, I
fine.
thought you decided you were gonna go first. Cover
Okay.
your nose, please. Sorry.
Well, just one person, just one person.
Bolu got a little shy. Go. Sit up, please.
How did the taco say grace?
How?
Let us pray.
Let us pray. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Go ahead, Jazara.
Why did the kid leave cheese next to the computer?
Why?
To feed the mouse.
Oh, you all are hilarious. Thank you so much. Thank you for A. That was hilarious. Let's move on to our third grade class where we will hear from Anthony. Anthony, do you have a Friday funny?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
Why did the pig cross the road?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Why did the pig cross the road?
What?
So you gotta speak louder.
Yeah, speak up, I can't hear you.
Why did the pig cross the road?
Why?
Because he wanted to have a picnic.
A picnic. Okay. All right. You all surprise me each and every day with these Friday funnies. Let's move on to our mail. Our mail, and teachers, please make sure you hear these jokes prior to them stepping up to the camera. Let's hear from our mail in second grade. I'm looking for, here we go.
I think it's our mail in fifth grade. I think it's fifth grade.
You know what? Yeah, you're correct. You're correct. Sorry about that. Let's hear from our mail in fifth grade. Thank you, Mr. Speller.
Why did the shark eat the clownfish?
Why?
Because he was feeling a little funny.
All right. Let's just make sure we are checking in on these jokes. All right, good job, good job, good job. Let's hear from, let's do one more. We have time for one more. Let's do, I'm just looking really quickly, Jamina, because we didn't hear from second grade. So let's do Jamina in second grade.
All right, go ahead, Janine. Yeah.
What did the chili say to the ice?
What's that?
I'm chilly.
All right. The chili would say that to the ice. I am chilly. All right. Thank you so much, VLA. Thank you for those Friday funnies. I do actually have a Friday funny from Miss Harris. So she gave me two. I'm going to read one. This one is, what time would it be if Godzilla came to school? So what time would it be if Godzilla came to school? Time to run. Shout out to Miss Harris. Shout out to Miss Harris and her Friday funnies. All right. Thank you so much, VLA community. Thank you so much for a wonderful assembly, a wonderful spirit week. You all really are the gears of the school. You help to continue to make our school move forward. And we definitely appreciate you. So we are going to end, if we don't have any other announcements. Ms. Henderson, am I missing anything?
I think that's it. That's it.
All right. Well, beautiful people, let's end with our 7 strong Harambes. We are going to pull all of this positive energy from our hearts that we shared here today into our hearts. So let's put our right hands up. I want to see right hands up for A. Thank you, 2nd grade. Thank you, 3rd grade. Thank you, 4B. And thank you, 6th grade. Thank you, teachers. All right, on the count of Jale 2, we're going to say Harambe. And on the 7th Harambe, we are going to end without screaming, good people. All right, Jale 2. Harambe, 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 Harambe. Harambe. Shout out to you. I will see you all in the hallways. And see you at 2 o'clock for our pep